Hello my friends and welcome back to PlaytoEarn, where today is a good day to make some crypto. Today we're going to come back to Dragonary. I've already got a video or two on this, but it's a very interesting game and it's one that seems to have a future. There's a team behind it, they are developing it and they're making changes and they're coming up with new rewards and new ways of actually keeping the game going. I'm going to today divide the video into a short section on news and the new things that are coming out. Then I'm going to tell you roughly what I'm planning, what my strategy is going forward. Then I'm going to show you how I paired two dragons to get a rare version. And then we're going to see this dragon hatch. We're going to have some watch it battling for the first few fights to see how quickly it levels up, and then have some tips as well. Then we're going to look at the strategy or the tactic moving forward beyond this rare dragon, and then looking at the other ways of actually getting into the game, whether it be through the market or by leveling up and pairing up. And then at the end we'll go through the social side of the channel. So starting with the news, they have been given up to now 2 CYT, which is their token per day for the uncommon accounts, and 20 for the common account. This is not a lot of money in dollars, but the idea here is not really to just grab the dollars and move away. It's actually to maybe work within the economy of the game and actually try and build something. That's what I'm doing, and I'm actually putting all my CYTs back into the game so I can actually reach a higher level of account. So that's the idea anyhow. I will show you how I'm doing that in a little bit. But also more importantly is that they're actually deciding to redistribute some of the tokens that they were burning before. It says here that 80% of the token is burnt at the moment, and now they're going to change it to only 20% being burned, and the other amount that is going to be left, they're going to redistribute it between the rare accounts. So really, if you, I don't know what account you're in, whether you're in common and you came in as free to play, or whether you bought or managed to breed some dragons into an uncommon account, but really the place to be if possible is the rare account. So I might show you how maybe you can start working your way towards that one, because there in the rare account they're going to actually redistribute an extra 3.9 million CYTs every day. Now at the moment I think we're getting 400,000, and then they're going to redistribute another similar amount. So I think we will see tomorrow, because it says here that this will be from where is the date, as from I think it was tonight they will actually start this new redistribution, and in that case we will see some extra CYT rewards in the morning. I think it should be about double, but we'll see tomorrow. We'll see what we get. Then moving on to what my plan is. As you know, I have this Excel sheet which I use for all my games, but I also now have a section which is just Dragonary, and here I can keep tabs and follow what my dragons are and how I can pair them and actually move level them up towards these rare accounts, or maybe eventually an epic. So this is, I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to buy 4 rare dragons, so I got the initial packs. They run out very quickly, but I don't, if you weren't there, then you just have to work your way up. So I have these 4 that I bought here: Thorin, Kaget, Zezio, and Kadesia. And then I got 4, which was 1 pack of the uncommon ones, which I also have. So I started with 4 plus 4. Now since then I've been managing to pair up these dragons. So this one, I click here and actually look at the stats of this dragon Corith plus the stats of this dragon. So it's G9 plus G10 divided by 2, so the average of the 2, and then it says that you get 20% on top of that every time you pair. So I'll go 1.2 times G9 plus G10 divided by 2, so it's the average of those 2 plus 20%, and I will get a 65, and that in fact is what I got. So I mean, this is where I do the calculation, and this is the dragon I got. So Snowfall is a new dragon I made with 66 stats. Yeah, then I used these 2 to make another dragon, which is this one, the 68 stats, which is Frodo, and then I made this one with these 2 here. So I repeated the same couple to get 2 dragons, which would be this one here. Now notice that mating these 2 same dragons I actually got two different values. I got a 68 and I got a 69. So there is a slight, small amount of leeway there in the calculation at the end. And we're always hoping that it jumps up. So I got a 68 stats and a 69 stat by mating these two. Now you got to remember that if I have 4 rares, I cannot have 5 uncommon, because then my whole account would become uncommon and I would get very much less rewards in the morning. So I have to keep the amount of uncommons to 4 if I want to keep my account as rare. And that's why, unfortunately, I had to sacrifice these 2 when I made these 2, so I could stay at 4 uncommons. And I mean, when I got the first 2 new ones and the 2 old ones, then I had to sacrifice these 2, and then I made another 2 uncommons, and then I had to sacrifice these 2. So basically, I've sacrificed these 4 dragons, and now I have Frodo's Noble, Archeon, and Alba, which are stats. Obviously, moved from the 50s to 60s, and then Alba is actually a special one because she's this one. This is mating 2 of the high-level ones, or the second generation ones. And I got an 80 stats one, which is Alba. But we'll see how that happens. Okay, and this is the moment when I actually make or do the pairing of my generation 1 and generation 2 dragons to create generation 3, the first rare. So if we go to alter and we get my 2 dragons, Archeon and Alba, these 2 are already mated here, and then this one, as we can see, 22 and 37, that's 59. 59 and 1 is 60, 60 and 30 is 90. So these will be a rare dragon. That's why they're charging 100 CYTs. It's going to be 50 air, 50 earth, but the ember required is actually a rare ember, which I happen to have from the pack I bought. So this should do it. Create an egg. So let's check again. 22, that's 20 and 30. 50 and 30, that's 80. And then 2 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 90. That will be a rare dragon. Let's do it. Accept. It's looking blue. And now I just need to go to my nest. And there he is. Or she. Let's hatch it. Are you sure you want this? Yes, I do. 24 hours. So it's 24 hours for hatching. Okay, I will report back when that happens. So yes, let's hatch the egg. It should be ready now. 24 hours later, we have a nest and it's been hatched. I mean, it's ready. Open the egg. We know it's a 90 value, which is a rare, and the name we didn't know. So it's called Berber, and it's air. 22 plus 37 plus 31. That's 90. Great, congratulations. We have one first rare dragon made in the system, in the game. So where are my dragons now? Cards. Where is the baby? By rarity. And it's going to be here, level 1. There is his number. So great. And now my account should be technically have 5 rares. So now I can actually hatch my other uncommon or make some new uncommons and continue leveling up. Great stuff. Yeah, so let's start leveling up. As you can see right at the beginning, the level ups very quickly. This is just one battle and it's 39 of 50. There she is. The little baby. So I put it in between all the others to protect her somewhat. And let's just do the first few games with so these now, she's already gone up 1 level. So these are now all my rares, yeah, with the blue diamonds. This is my team. So this is the protection. This one gives protection to the others. Remember how it works. The air can give protection. So that's level 2 with close to the coming up to level 3. Okay, I'll fast forward these few more battles as we see how it develops.
Okay, while these guys are fighting away, I'll just add my little plug-in for the channel here. Yeah, if you enjoy the video, then we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And it's a small effort to ask on your side, but a great help to me. Then if the channel in general, you find it useful and you want it to last and to expand and to grow and to reach other people, then a subscription would really help because that would take it up the ranks in the YouTube system. And then finally, for notification, as soon as the next video comes up, then that's where you ring the bell or click the bell. Thank you.
Okay, and that's my 5 fights for the 1,000 obsidian. That's the basic task for the day. As you can see, I've got now 1,000 obsidian. That's 5 fights. And if you notice, in 5 fights, we got that little baby up to a level 4. So it's not too bad. But I'm nearly in the level 5, so it begins very quickly. But now I'm going to give you a tip. If you need to get your dragons up to a certain level, maybe to pair them or to fuse them or to sacrifice them, then if you go to your missions in story, I don't know what level you're at, but when you get up to level 9 or 10, let's try 9, you will see that they really do shoot up quickly. So let's do one mission here and we'll see what our dragons do. So let's put it to 7. You notice it's going from 4 to 7. On the second bout, she's gone up to 9. And by the third bout, she's on 11. So she's gone from 4 to 11 in one fight. This is what I mean, that if we need to, like, for example, I might want to mate her when I get my next CYT reward. So I needed to have her in 20, and I can just sit here, for a few minutes and really get her up. Oh, there's the fourth one, sorry. So there's actually 4 bouts in this mission 8. And there you go, one complete fight from 4 to 12. I'm going to do a mission 9 and fast forward it just to see what we can do in one mission alone. Obviously, you have to have your other dragons quite leveled up to be able to do these missions. But if you do, then just check yourself as to where you can go. I can go up to 10, no 11 now. This is wow, 12. Really good. That's because I got 4 rares. Let's try mission 10 and we'll see. So you can see here 12 to 16 on the second mission, 10. But on 2 missions, I've gone from 4 to 16. So I'm really now close to being a mission on level 20, which is the minimum for pairing it. Yeah, and all the others are really going up. I need at least one level 60 of one of the rares if I want to fuse them, which is, yeah, something I'm debating. So that was just a tip on those missions. Depends on the dragons you have. Obviously, you will get more or less, but they can be used. The missions can be used. Yes, going forward, we now have Berver here. So this is now my rare. She's the new acquisition of the new bred dragon. She's a 19 stats. There she is, born on the 17th of September. But yeah, going forward, what can I do? So I've got now 5 rares, and then I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 uncommons. Yeah. So now my plan was maybe I can breed these 2 again to get a sort of 80s uncommon, and then these 2 again, and this one. So I can actually breed these 3 another 3 times to get another 380s. Then I'll sacrifice the 3 of them, and then I would be left with the 3 new 80s plus Alba, which is also an 80. I would have these 4 80s. And then from there, just start breeding more rares. Like this one would be a combination of those two. A 96, that will be a combination of those two. A 97, that will be a combination of those two. A 97. So this is moving forward. As I say, I have to see how exactly I'm going to do. But to show you a little bit, because I know that this is awkward to follow this table, but it's just a way I can keep tabs on it. But a more visual way to see it would be using this little presentation I've made in PowerPoint. So basically, this is how it started. Yeah, we had Corith and Plymouth. Yeah, with the stats 56 and 53, we made those. With 50 CYT I paid to get Snowfall. Then I did this one, my original 4, Kagi and Siduk. Then for 1 coupling, I paid 50. Then the second time you paid 20 more, so that's 70. So I got these 3 dragons here, which were sort of second generation. Then I made these 2 Frodo and Snowball to get Alba, which is the 80 stat dragon, still an uncommon. And then I mated Alba to Archeon to get the first rare, which is this 90. And I will follow this on, yeah, just to have a visual. These are the ones I could sacrifice, the one with the black rim. Then the yellow rim are the ones I've already been paired once. So if I pair them a second time, it would cost rather than 50, 70 CYTs, and then I'll go on. Yeah, so this is how we can move on here. But then going forward, yeah, the long haul or the long way is to do all these matings I'm doing. But if you actually now go to marketplace here in the Hub Coinary page, they now have a market. If you go to marketplace, you actually find there's some quite, let me see, if we go to rarities, rare, you got reasonably priced dragons here, $70. I mean, when I bought my packs, I paid $60 per pack, which had 1 rare. So it's not too bad here. They're actually selling rares at 70. So it's just slightly more. In fact, they're actually $50 a few days ago. So they are going up. So this is a good sign. It's good for us that are still working in the game, yeah, because it means that people are coming in, they're actually spending money, and that's what we want, an internal economy where people are buying and selling and investing and taking money out when needed. So yeah, the other plan would be to just come and maybe buy, invest in 3 of these dragons, and then your channel will automatically, or your account will automatically be a rare account. We could go further, which I have considered, which is to buy 5 and then just fuse them directly and get an epic. But for fusing, you need 1,000 CYTs, and that's a lot, because that would take a lot of days to accumulate with rewards, or you would have to buy them. And if you're going to buy them, then obviously 1,000 times 13 cents would be $130. So you have to pay $130 to be able to fuse 5 rares to get an epic. But anyhow, these are different considerations. Or the other thing is just to go straight for the epic, just come and buy an epic, which when I looked last time, they're about $700. But yeah, they're still about $700. You can buy one of these, but that won't make your account epic automatically. So that's the thing, that if you have 1 epic alone, your account will still be rare. But anyhow, these are different things to consider, yeah. And finally, yeah, if you want to give the channel a help, then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and we will see you very soon. Ciao, ciao.